like to introduce our third speaker, someone this club does not need an introduction for his presence because we all know him so well. One of the founder for the Toastmaster Club, probably the most established Toastmaster that I know quite well. And really is a great pleasure to introduce the speaker. He is going to talk to us for his, if I can find his introduction. He is doing strategic relationship level 5, leading in your volunteer organization. And the title of his speech is My Progressive Speaking Club President Experience. My Progressive Speaking Club President Experience. Please help me welcome DTM 4 times, working on his 5th time, Dr. Jung Jing.
My dear Progressive Speaking Club member, Progressive speakers, this project requires me to share with you my experience of leader for a volunteer organization for more than 6 months. After I finish these leadership terms, I will report to you my reflections of this leadership experience. I want to share with you, I have been a president of a volunteer association, or club, or something, organization since I was age 18. I was elected as the youth club of Tainan 19th Street Catholic Church at that time. For my past 50 years, I have been in these kind of volunteer organizations more than 50 times. Leader, president, club officer, everything. However, I have never been the president of for-profit organizations. For 2020 and 2021, I was elected to be the president of the Progressive Speaking Toastmaster Club. In the very beginning, I set a goal. I want this club to be a president distinguished club. So what I did, in the very beginning, I give a speech, set a goal, tell the people what my goal. And through the year, I gave several speeches, my plan, and so on and so forth. I communicate with the members, communicate with club officers. However, enhance that, I text members, sometimes I only text for the club officers. I call them, I call individual members, encourage them, give speeches, and do some jobs. And I send email too. I did all kinds of communication. As usual, some of the club officers do nothing. Some of the club officers, they do more than they are required. That's nature. What I did for my club officer is I call them, I coach them, because I feel Toastmaster Club is a place we incubate the new leaders. Not necessarily for me, it's just for the society. However, if I did coach them tell them, coach them 3 times. They have no reactions. In my mind, I let them go because it's just wasting my time. However, some of the members, they take the job, then they want more. I give them the more. And then they keep going to move on, and move on. Why I let them go? Because I always tell the people, I say in Toastmaster Club, nobody got paid to do the job. If they want to learn to be a leader, I help them. If they don't, we can do nothing about it. Toastmaster Club is only a place to build our leadership skill. And we, as a leader, we can only help those people who want to be helped and want to be a leader. I give you examples. In the trio, Don Chusey, Jim Bailey, Don DeHoff, they were the area governor when I was division governor. And then there's a guy named Dave Hills. I hand carried him to be a leader. I made him assistant area director and helped him to finish 2 club coach jobs. What I want to share with you is, if a good leader always try to prepare a good successor after he pass on, okay? Pass on to the new leader. I give you an example. Our club currently, we have Bill Tate as a club president. We have Lisa Lee as VP Education. Did you know we already have a 16 paid member today? And every meeting, we have 3 to 4 speakers, sometimes 5 speakers. And all the club meeting is very, very fruitful for every member. Now, all the progressive speakers, I encourage you to actively participate the club activities. If their job, you take it, you do the job, then the more job will give to you. Then through the process, you will learn. Do not sit back. You learn through the process. When they give you a job, that means they think you will be a leader, potential leader. Then you can be moved up from club officers, from the club president, from the club area directors, division directors, and the district directors. That's the train you need to go through. Now, look back. I did reach President Distinguished Club status. I did reach 10 DCB goals, and I did have 21 members end of my term. I think, what's the next for me? What's the next for me? What's the next for Jung Jing? I want, using those leadership skills I learned for the past 50 years, and transfer into a for-profit organizations. And I want to build my legacy. So when I move on my life to the next life, then the people will say, hey, I know Jung Jing. I was his friend once. Toastmaster Lisa Lee.
Thank you, Dr. Jung Jing. And to our new members and guests, just a little bit explanation of what Dr. Jung Jing has talked about, the leadership of the Toastmasters International leadership overall structure. We have the club. You are the club member. Move up from the club is called area. In particularly, each area typically have 4 to 6 clubs. So when you are oversee as the district leader, as the area director, before that, one step back. So in the club, currently we have club officers, but beyond the club, then you go to the area. So if you decide to go for the area directorship, that's your leadership path that you are thinking about, you will oversee and try to help 4 to 6 Toastmaster club. On top of area will be called division. So each division have 4 to 6 areas. So you expand 4 times of what the members you're going to serve. On top of division, we are in District 40. District 40 currently have 7 divisions. So if you decided to move up to the trio, that's what Dr. Jung Jing talked about, that will be club growth director, club quality directors, and district directorship. And in the past 3 years, I've been helping, past 2 years, I've been helping Jim Bailey, who was our district director last year, club quality director the year before, and now immediate past district director. So I have been his assistant in the past 3 years. So in a sense, I've been overseeing and helping the whole district and serving and helping the members. So that's just an organization. So if you have strong desire or want to continue to build your leadership, that is the organization structure for this Toastmaster Club. And we truly believe our saying, leaders are made. That's what Toastmaster said. And you truly can learn to become a great leader just by doing through the leadership letters to the club officer roles. Well, that's my 2 cents for Dr. Jung Jing's speech. Thank you very much, Dr. Jung Jing.